Alright everybody, welcome back to Legend of Legaia, and we are back on the world map. All I did was run out of the dungeon, pretty much. I grabbed a medicine I missed on the way in. Apparently there's 2 medicines in that dungeon. Again, rip Keith Flint. Just gonna go ahead and, yeah. So some shit went down in Baron Monastery and we're going to find out what it is. Because there were like explosions and shit. And God, those ostriches are just weird. Those little floppy tails they have are kind of awkward too. It's just like these 3 pairs of oddly prehensile tail feathers. I bird stepped the bird. God, like, the way that they made those sounds made me really, like, sociopathic as a kid. Because I would hear them make that sound and I'd want to kill them that much more. I don't know why. That's not something I should feel from a video game sound effect, but oh man. It's like they were taunting me, like, I don't know. Or like, you know, or it was like a really helpless sound, and I was like, if you're gonna make such helpless sounds or such, like, you know, whiny kind of ornery kind of bird sounds, then don't be a random encounter monster. Like, go be a herbivore somewhere and leave me alone. It's the mist. Why is the mist in the monastery? What on earth happened? I'm going ahead and see what's going on. Just disregard the dude dead there. Oh, this is true. I smell this. You smell this? Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, no. Fuck. Not cool. I don't want to leave without Gala. Yep, suddenly there's Suru. Theeder! Level 2? Just bypass level 1 altogether and just level 2. Ow! Holy fucking shit. Okay, yes, kindly, I don't even know. Do something. Please kill it. God damn it. That's a level 2 Gimard. You'll notice that you notice the palette swap. But yeah, that's what that means. Fuck. Dude. Oh, fuck. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and do that. And, yeah. Gonna spirit. Don't you fucking touch me. God, even with spirit it's doing, yeah, no. This playthrough's gonna be challenging. I can tell. Shit like that didn't happen in my other playthroughs of this game, like, ever. Fuck. Alright, okay. Stop using your, like, gnarly special attacks, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Well, at least I fucking absorbed him. Okay, now if you would please, kindly lose my number and don't call back here again. Yeah. Okay. I think I mentioned this already, but if anybody in your party's dead, their share of the experience gets divided between whoever's alive. And then they're alive again after the fight, but still. Generally something to be avoided. Okay. I definitely want to not dilly-dally here for too long. The women are in the kitchen. They're safe. Silence. I love how all of these guys are just dying. They stayed long enough. They stayed alive. They held on to their pulses long enough to say these single lines of dialogue, and then no answer, dead. Who is it? Could it be? Is that you, Vaughn? I mean, say no. Let's say no. Fuck it. Yes, it's me. Just one moment while I unlock the door. Alright, go inside before zero monsters come. Just leave the door open, run away. Vaughn and Noah, I'm glad you returned, reached us safely. I mean, just barely. I heard what happened from Master Teacher. So the Genesis tree of East Voss Forest was already dead. That's too bad. As you can see, things here are a mess. That Songi betrayed us. Monastery wall was destroyed with a great blast, and Songi came and many Suru. Mist came in and caught us off guard. There were so many Suru monsters. Songi had a Suru on his arm that Suru may have been controlling him. And Babe barely made it here alive. Such a pitiful story. I mean, you being like, yeah, things are a mess here, like, that's... You'd think you would be in shock. Like, I mean, half your monks are dead. When he heard that Songi has done this, he ran off in a rage. Maybe he went to look for the monks who survived the attack, or to track down Songi. There's nothing I can do now. What a disgrace I am. Don't cry, Zopu. I'll fight hard, so don't cry, Zopu. No always assumes that, like, anybody who's upset is about to start crying. I mean, maybe he is crying, and maybe I, like, really underestimated the impact this was having on him, but it just doesn't seem like it. I mean, things are a mess isn't exactly what you say when, like, half of your, you know, pupils are dead. Yeah, these people will teach you arts if you don't know them. But I, you know, thought about doing a playthrough where I don't use any of the arts until I find them or people to teach them to me. And then I decided that that would be really boring. I didn't want to do that. The cool arts are like half the fun of the game, and like chaining them together and shit. So, didn't want to do that. Yeah. I feel like I'm doing good damage for this point in the game. I do not feel like I'm taking damage well at all. Wait a minute. Can I rest? Like, Jesus. Who's in charge of resting? That's so... I don't understand really, I don't know what's worse. Not seeing that as really a line of dialogue that hasn't aged well, or if seeing it that way is seeing something that isn't there and I should just ignore it. It's just hard to, you know, with the way things are nowadays in politics and socially, like it's, you know, it's hard not to see things through a different lens, but I think that's the point. So I just try and tell myself that, you know, if I'm seeing things in a different light, then then my brain's working, you know? I'm thinking. It's not stopping me from playing the game, and the game is still awesome, even if it, you know. Oh god, I did not remember this part. It's a Zoro monster. Oh no. Maya, no. Smash turned into a Zoro. Maya, wait. Yeah. Maya, wait. I'll get that Zoro off you. Wait, I'll take it off. No, stop. But. I think that's a Theeder. If you rip it off of her like that, she'll die. I don't understand. Listen, no, listen carefully. You should never remove a Zoro from someone when the mist is around. Zoro and human are one, so if you do that, they'll die. There's only one way to free a human is return to a Zoro monster, and that is to get rid of the mist. So there's a Genesis tree in East Forest, right? Yeah. Well, if you want to help Maya, you're gonna have to awaken the Genesis tree. I would never lie to you. I want us to destroy the mist. Oh, god damn it. Forgot that random encounters are still a thing that are happening in here. Yeah, the level 2 ones definitely hit harder. So just so you know, the Suru levels don't actually mean anything like level-wise. It's more like version 2, really. The highest it goes is 3, basically. So. Whatever's fucking auto. God damn. There's like some weird sound coming from outside. It sounds like someone's kicking a puppy. Oh, God. I wish I could afford a fucking house. I don't mean buy a house. I mean like rent a house. I just wish I could not be in a fucking apartment. I'm done. I don't think I'm adult enough for a mortgage yet, but I definitely want to be out of apartments. It's really sad that I'm saying that, because I'm 31. Looks like an unfinished letter written by mine. You wish to read it? Sure, why not? Began to read the unfinished letter. Began the unfinished. To my daughter May, today Vaughn came to Buren and told me about Juno. So shocked and shed so many tears. Think of how lonely you must be, breaks my heart with grief. When you were still young, I left you and came to Buren. Not because of the mess. Please forgive me. I'm leaving you in Rumel. And Vaughn says I can return with him, but there's something that keeps me here at Buren Monastery a little bit longer. Please forgive me. There are 2 orphans here, Songi and Gala. They're about your age, and they are like sons to me. My obligations here compel me to stay. You must think I don't care for you, but that is not true. I know the people of the village are supporting you. Please forgive. I mean, honestly, it's cool, I guess. I don't know. If I were Maya, I would be like, I'm going back to the village to like look after my daughter because my husband just died and her dad just died. So, I mean, Songi and Gala can wait. They're grown-ass men. I guess they're not really grown-ass men, but they're close enough. They're old enough to buy cigarettes. Or like at least a year away. I don't know. How they have a fucking appetite at a time like this, but you know, whatever. I don't think I've really... Oh, god damn it. I want to explore the rest of the monastery because I know there's other shit. But like, I also need to find Gala. That's also a thing. Let's see here. What can I do? I feel like I haven't seen Theeders attack yet. Like his special attack. Which is good, because it hurts. You know, pretty much just as bad, if not worse, than Gemard's. So Theeder is actually really powerful. If we can... Well, I think I already did assimilate him on either Vaughn or Noah, I can't remember who, but... It hasn't... Its spell that it casts, it's kind of, you know, meh if you use it on, like, one enemy. But it has a wide kind of AoE, and it doubles back over that AoE once. So if the enemy's big enough, then they won't get knocked far enough back by the initial hit to avoid getting hit a second time, and so it actually can do like double damage than it's normally set to do, based on the size of the enemy, or it can hit multiple enemies. There's that too. Yeah, I wanted to go this way. Answer, he seems to be dead. Where the fuck is Gala? I feel like if I just leave, he you know, pops up, but... Who is this motherfucker, and how does he have hair? Like, everyone here is... You know... Like... You know what I mean? Like, these are all monks. They all have shaved heads. Who's the random guy with the hair? You know? Alright, I think I'm wasting a little bit of time, so... Go ahead and try and do this quickly. G. The Suru are small now, but they'll get bigger. Not to worry. You're little babies now, but the nasty ones come later. Dude, seriously? Motherfucker. Jesus, like... I don't know, like, is this emulator bugged? Am I just like... I'm not using any codes, I swear to fucking God. I feel like it'll get harder later, I don't know. I guess, you know, I never really worried about it too much in the beginning of the game. Or at least not for a long time now. For several playthroughs. Damn it. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It just... I want to get out of here. I haven't made much progress in this episode, so... Yes, yes, yes. Just let me in. Yeah, I'm away. Feed me. I'm sorry that the only thing you know how to do is cook. Alright. Let's get the fuck out of here. Oh. What's wrong with you? He's dead. God damn it. For the love of fuck. This place is like so weird to navigate because like there's like two side-by-side exits on either side and one of them goes up and one of them goes down, but it's not clear because you're approaching them from the back. And it's, you know, there's no map, so I don't know. I just get turned around in here easily. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Not really, but I know that this isn't quote-unquote good content. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't even know what qualifies, honestly. Beer in there is looking very, very stern. Looks like he needs a good tickle attack. Maybe that's what Theeders there to do. I mean, he's got those little arms with the little... Those are feathers, right? They're for tickling, right? They're not like deadly brain spikes. Lobotomy spikes. That's what Theeder reminds me of. It reminds me of like something that, like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to get out of here. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Everyone's either dead or changed into a Suru. It can't be true. Songy did all of this? How could he have done this? What was he thinking? I have to talk to Songy. I have to find out why he did this. But... Bon, no, are you going to East Phosphorus now? I mean, yeah. I knew it! I know Songy is waiting for me in East Phosphorus. If Genesis Tree is still alive, I'll revive it and breathe the monastery from the mist. After traveling together, I know how strong you are now. And actually, to be honest, I am not confident enough to go to the East Phosphorus without you. Aww. Need your strength. Please, will you take me with you? Yes. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. So yeah, he's officially a party member now, more or less. But, we still really need some, like, not shit equipment. Fuck. Alright, I knew it was gonna be bad. I shouldn't be complaining. I should just suck it up and work with what the game gives me. Because that's the point of this playthrough. Oh, there's new enemies here. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, bees. Oh, man. The bees suck. And not just because I hate bees regardless, but... I mean, they really do suck. Gambu. So the first one was Gabu Gabu, and now this ogre with tits is a Gambu. And it's puke green. I hate the bees, so I'm killing it first. If I can. Yeah, they're awful. Fuck you. They also have a tendency to dodge your attacks very well. They like bounce off, like they don't block you, they just bounce off your hits. Like anything in the game can block, even if it doesn't look like it has arms to block with. Like it'll just have some sort of animation that'll block the everything. And it's awful. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah. Alright. Can I make it without another stupid random encounter? Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. Possibly. I think I can. I think I can. There we go. Once again, really, really peaceful music. Shit, even more peaceful than the West was for us. God damn. I feel something. I feel Songy's presence. Songy's here. Oh my god. Just you promise me something. You know, Songy appears before you. Don't fight him. I know this is asking a lot, but Sir possesses his soul as you say. I want to be the one to take care of him. I will detain you no longer. Come on, let's hurry. So you can tell he cares about Songy in some kind of strange way, but I'm not going to really find out the nature of that until later. Oh man, even more new enemies. Okay. Huh. I'm going to be a little careful. Those fucking mantis things. I totally forgot about how goofy they look. They're like, just sit there and they're like, me, class, playing the piano. Yeah, I'm sorry, I bumped the mic doing my little piano mime that nobody can see. Yeah, and sorry. Got a little too amused for my own, yeah. Is there anything I can do with this? No, not really. Still don't have a fifth thing for Gala, but that's okay. Yes. Go now and attack your enemies. Yeah. Which are my enemies. So that's why Tough Love is actually a pretty cool attack. Because it can do that. Usually not to bosses, but still. It might be worth it actually to, you know, take even more advantage of that than I normally do. So I don't normally abuse Tough Love that much in like my regular playthroughs, but you know, maybe I should this time. Twin Tomb. I really don't understand why it's called that, but whatever. Alright, let's see here. I need to do a teensy bit of healing real quick. Cool. Fuck. More Nidos. Okay. Whatever. These guys aren't so bad. Gala still has no gear. He's got a couple accessories and that's it. I mean... Peace, I'm out. Fuck this thread, I'm out. That's pretty much what he just did there. Yeah, see, look at that face. How could anyone but a mother hate that face? That... I know it didn't make sense. I thought I was being clever. Didn't really work. Okay, let's see. Still... Okay, yeah, I lied. The encounter rate is high in this game. I thought I was just, you know, being whiny in the past, but no, it's high. You know? No, I shouldn't do that. I should save my MP. I was thinking about using Theeder and just fucking these guys up, but... Yeah. The other thing is that as enemies move around on the map, like, things like Theeder will hit differently. I know you guys don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't seen Theeder yet, but, like, if you played the game before, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it may seem irrelevant that enemies move around, that you and the enemies, like, move around on this circular field and you don't just stand in two lines and attack each other. That may seem relevant, you know, irrelevant, but you know, it's actually, you know, it does make a difference in a lot of ways. I am, however, going to do tough love on this mushroom thing again, because I really don't feel like having it poison me. Or, well, I guess there's two of them. Fuck. Alright. I'll have fun and Gala attack that one, and then I'll have Noah charm this one. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. I thought I used tough love. That was the last input I had put in. Did I not remember? Oh, God, whatever. I don't really care, I guess. Oh wow, Vaughn actually went first. Alright. God damn! What the fuck? Alright, I don't want Vaughn to die, so I'm gonna spirit. But still. Come on. Yeah, in that other forest I was one-shotting everything, but here I'm like, oh wow, no, I feel the, I'm feeling the lack of gear, definitely. Whew, boy. I am still over-leveled, but it's not making up for the gear. This is like the level that I would be in the next dungeon, which is, you know, granted is more or less immediately after this one, but still. Alright. Really just have to get over here. Okay, thank you. Yes. Barely made it. A weed hammer! What's a weed hammer? Something used to break crystal grass and other types of hard grass. Mm-hmm. It's honestly kind of silly that... Yeah. It's a dumb mechanic that is only present for this one dungeon. Spoiler alert. But, you know, whatever. And then it just sits in your inventory after that and collects dust. But, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Ooh, Gizom. It's our first water Suru. We definitely want him. He is also the first proper AoE Suru. Like, if we can get him, he hits everybody on the battlefield, regardless of where they are. So, it's actually really good. We want to try and grab him if we can. No, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Wait, what is his thing again? Oh, yeah, battering ram, that's what we want. Fuck. Don't you dare poison me. Really? Wow. I swear to God, there's no codes. Like, fucking, I swear to fucking Odin, Thor, Loki, Hel, and Freya that there are no fucking Game Shark codes in this fucking emulator right now. Like, I've never had this kind of luck. It has to be because I'm over-leveled. That's the only thing I can think of, is that your level plays a factor, and, you know. Especially for Vaughn to get that, because that's a water Suru, and Vaughn's supposed to be opposed to water, so I always thought, I mean, I've never gotten confirmation on this, but I always thought that characters had a harder time absorbing Suru of opposing elements. I know they're less effective with them once they actually get them. Like, yeah, Vaughn has Gizom now, but he's gonna do like, he's only gonna do like 2/3 or 3/4 of the damage that the other characters can. So, yeah. It's strange. I'll have Gala soften him up so that hopefully I can get Noah to finish him off. Yep, he's toast. It's such a strange, like, it doesn't look like a water thing at all. And, like, its underside looks like a brain, which I've always found really strange. Oh well, Vaughn's gonna kill it. Oh well. It is kind of annoying a mechanic because it does make you backtrack in this dungeon when normally you wouldn't have to. Just to get that one item, really. And then, you know, after that, it just, I don't know, it's dumb. It's one of those things that I didn't think about when I was a kid, but now I'm like, that's really dumb. Like, why do they have that? It's stupid. I think Vaughn might, yeah, Vaughn might kill Gizom, because, I don't know, I'm going to watch here, because I think Vaughn should do, yeah, that's, well, I guess it's not that much more. Any of Vaughn's attacks are supposed to do more damage to, water elements, but I haven't really noticed that so far. Not really. Oh, yep, see? There. Definitely not using a game shortcode. I'm denying it so much, it's gonna sound even more like I'm lying. It's just like one of those things where I almost wondered if there was something maybe I did. Because I was trying to debug the game earlier, but it was to find like a sound effects file. Like it had nothing to do with game shortcodes, and I don't even really fully understand how debugging works or how game shortcodes interact with it, or Game Genie, or whatever the fuck, Action Replay. But, you know. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal up here real quick. I'm going to try and get to the save point before I cut out. We are at 40 minutes, but I'll try and see if I can make it. It's pretty much a straight shot. Like that weed hammer mechanic is literally there to make this dungeon not a literal hallway. With like a loop at the beginning. I mean, that's it. Oh man, don't you dare block it. Oh god, fuck. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Because like when they block the first hit, there's always that worry that they're gonna block the next one too. And they usually do if the first hit isn't like... if the first hit and the second hit aren't far enough apart, just by happenstance for whatever combo you're using. Like the animation length. It seems like that impacts it, but that could just be my perception. I don't know. God, really? Still alive? For fuck's sake. Thank you. Nike. We know where Noah likes to get her sneakers, I guess. Oh, look, another, like, split in the path. Treasure. Amazing. A cure amulet. This will protect me against poison. And, I really don't... I mean... Gala has no other equipment. So... I really don't feel like giving it to anybody but him. Oh, you know what? There actually is more to this dungeon. Okay. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, so I think I am actually going to cut it here. And, I don't know if I'm going to cut right back in without skipping anything. I don't know, maybe I'll move to the next treasure chest and then just kind of... I don't know. I think there'd be some continuity, but... Yeah, I'm gonna finish this battle, and, well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and cut right here. I'm gonna finish this battle, and, when we cut back in, I'll explain whatever happened, whatever you missed. You won't miss much. Love you guys, thanks for watching, see you next time.